Garland down the lane and lays it in for the game's first bucket.
Well, Brian, I'm thinking about this game to show themselves and whether or not they're a part of the future of what Milwaukee wants to do.
Well, they were hoping Miles Turner was going to be a part of a nice winning situation and bringing what he brought with the Indiana Pacers alongside Giannis. He knocks down the three. And now Lopez the other way. Former Buck, spent 7 years there. Garland off balance three. It's his second shot. Well, Garland and Kawhi, the only two Clippers to shoot. Rollins inside, hangs and hits over Batum. Mentioned most improved is scoring a +10, averaging 17 on the year.
I wonder, Brian, at the end of the year, do you take into account a winning program for most improved? I think a lot of voters do.
Garland the other way, picked up by Turner, tries to go to Jones, throws behind. Sims controls. It's a power play for Milwaukee. Sims down the lane, shuffles and gives to Prince. City knocks it down. And Torian Prince.
TNT. I know it didn't sound anything like that.
Rollins down the lane and down the hatch. It is pretty incredible. And then hearing some people, Lopez in the deep corner picked up by Sims. Not a great angle, so now he tries to back him down. Leaving Batum open. The three is good.
Great job by Batum for three.
First three for the Clippers, 1 of 6. There he is, Garland getting set to check in as again Ty Lue trying to stagger those minutes with he and Kawhi Leonard. Batum on the second effort does not bother Miles Turner as Turner rips the court. 13 Clippers, 4:45 to play. Rollins baseline drive and lays it in around Leonard, and Ryan Rollins now with 6. He's going to cross blades with Chris Dunn. Bobby Portis. One of the greats. I feel like Chris Dunn has 1 or 2 of possession. I believe it's a wonky little statistic, but I've seen it as well. The three, it is good. A sniper and made his name in Portland, has been in Toronto as well. Collected by Milwaukee. Jang to Nance, the finish. And it's 23-22. That name has been in the NBA for 4-5 decades. Larry Nance Jr., now Pete Nance. Here is Miller inside. He lays it home. Garland runs the show. Clippers by 3. 2-for-1 opportunity. It's done in the corner for 3. He puts it. If there's a player that can kind of look like Steph Curry, it is Darius Garland with the way that he moves with and without the ball. Well, Jang inside lays it. He's played every minute so far. Lays that one. Picked up by Nance. Sanders again open for 3. That's his second. It's 31-26 in Kobe Sanders.
The buckets in the first quarter were assisted on 7 of the 9. So the ball movement so far pretty good for the Clippers.
Portis pretends to shoot. Now drives the lane. Scoops to the hoop and lays it in. Again, a gifted score off the bench.
And all of a sudden, bang, 42 in the second. And went on to win that game, so they're still capable.
And they hit 16 threes in that game as well. Garland knocks down his second triple, 34-28. Milwaukee's second best in the league in terms of percentage from above the arc. Miller lobs it back to Sanders, who lays it in. A whistle. Portis, the hot hand off the bench, continues to smolder. He's 4 for 6. He's got 8 points in 6 minutes. The Clippers are still out in front. Sanders, give the rookie a hat trick and shows off the handles, creates the space, and shows off the touch. Put it in the highlight reel. Garland rips the cords. He's got 13.
And great to have DG get this crowd on their feet. First time we hear them celebrate.
Jericho sitting. Kawhi, bit of a struggle so far for him. 1 for 7. Goes right at Rollins, stops in the paint, lets it fly from 7, and drops it in. It falls into the lap of Jackson. Clippers have numbers. Jackson now swings it over to Kawhi. The corner 3, took it. 5 quick ones for Kawhi. He's got 13. And the Clippers do have 5 3-pointers in the quarter. That's basically the difference. Leonard on Nance. Pump fake. Pulls the trigger. Leonard works off the Lopez screen. Attacks on Turner, then fades away. He's now hit 4 in a row. He's got 19 in 12 minutes. Plays back to Batum for a no-dip 3. Same result. Lopez says, it's my turn. Ow! And he knocks it down. Rollins Throws it right into the hands of Leonard. Ahead to Jones. Jones with a nice finish inside. Clippers. Kawhi knows it, lets it fly. Oh, he puts it in. Leonard with 22.
And the streak continues.
Lopez tries to drive on Prince and does. Gives it to Jones for the finish. Counted and a foul. What a play by Lopez. Even better finish by Jones.
Not the fastest drive I've seen a player make, and Brook Lopez making his way.
Get a win would get them back to 36 and 36. Jang the three. It's true. Clippers got 2 games above. Part of that was not great play. Part of it was some of the opponents, and the other part was minute restrictions. Very difficult to coach around it. Ty Lue's been doing it all year and been doing a heck of a job with it. How about Lopez? Garland finds a pair of defenders in front of him. It leaves Lopez wide open for the three. It's good again. Lopez is 3 for 3. And the Garland crosses over Turner, creating space. The 15-footer is good. Garland is 5 for 7. Timeout, Milwaukee. A good chance that the Clippers could see them in round 1 should they stay in the 8th spot. Potentially find victory over the Suns in a play-in situation. Brook Lopez is now 5 for 6. He's got 13. It's been some buzzards luck for Milwaukee. We'll talk about it a little bit later. Since winning that championship in 2001 with injuries, Lopez alone in the corner for 3. It's good again. And Brook Lopez now with 4 threes. Clippers lead. Interception by Rollins. And he escapes the defense of Lopez for the finish. 87-52. I'm not necessarily concerned. They've got to run through the tape. Kawhi is going to help it. 89-52. One more coming. Leonard's played 23 minutes. He straightens and fires a 3. It is good. Kawhi with Nance inside. He lays it in, and looks like Doc Rivers says in the 3rd. I think both coaches are asking the league for a running clock in the 4th quarter. We know more, you will.
Stroke, if you have it, Kobe having a good night offensively. See if we can get Christie involved on the offense to build his confidence. These are important minutes, Brian. You play.
Clippers still active defensively. Good ball movement here for Milwaukee. Nance, the corner 3, holds the finish and knocks it down. Jackson. Portis. Green, the corner 3. He is a gifted shooter.
But if you linger in the lane, you're keeping defenders around the basket for somebody to do something. So it was really a season-turning performance for the Clippers to get the win December 26th. And now the Blazers on the heels of the Clippers.
They were the best team in basketball for about 2 months after that. Kobe Sanders, big reason why the Clippers were able to build a lead. Oh, another nice move for Sanders. He's only 7 of 8 from the floor with 17. Starting on that turnaround, the Clippers were 15-0 with a double-digit lead, but they've dropped 3 of their last 4 in that scenario. And as Isaiah Jackson making sure that's not happening tonight. It's 120.
R.J. Barrett. Jakob Poeltl will man up the middle.
Padula misses the layup and then drains the triple.
Cam Thomas in order to keep Pete Nance for the rest of the year.
And Doc said they would revisit a Cam Thomas situation maybe down the road. There was a great video of his brother watching a game a couple weeks ago, and Pete got free for a dunk, and it was just kind of a nod of approval from Big Brother. Trent, the 3. 8 of 9 from the field, Kobe Sanders, 19 points. Padula spins down the lane and gets it to go. We've seen some moves from this young man. Trent left alone, and he knocks it down. Here in the 4th, the Bucks 7 of 11. Trent, the catch and shoot 3, final shot of the game. That'll be